What's up, guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of the ELO ladder. In this series, I play against my subscribers of all levels, and almost as a 2000 rated player, I try to show you how I would play in this level. And in today's video, we have a rating of 1900, which is the rating range that I am in right now as we actually stand, and our today's protagonist is Grand Minor. Anyways, I'm in the 1900s as well, and I tried to play the Queen's Gambit, and he goes e6. So now let's focus on the game, and I'm gonna go knight c3, and he goes for this. It looks like he is prepared. Now, it's definitely the best move to take here, I am pretty sure, and that is just all theoretical stuff. So now if I would be 1900, I would just play, my best, which is actually right where I am right now. So I'm gonna just try my best today, and we will see how it goes. Okay, but I'm gonna do what I would do as a complete beginner, which still I am not like a great player, but you get the point from me. Now c6, I don't know if it is the best move, because now as if I would be 500, I like just get the bishop out, right? Then I've got 3 pieces out, he's got 1, and already we could be talking about an advantage. Now, this move is not only like a developing move, but already there is this idea because of this pin to go here. So I don't really need to worry about that. I'm just gonna go e3, because if you're gonna go here, I have many ways to stop this. He just castles. Now the question is, okay, I need to castle as well. The question is, where am I gonna put my bishop? If I put it here, okay, I stop. Maybe something like this in the future. But this is like this kind of does build respect in me. And now, how am I gonna do this? Do I go bishop e2? Do I go h3? h3 is a bit slow, and he could put the rook on here, and there could be some shenanigans going on. So let's just develop the last piece in the game, the last minor piece, which are these pieces are minor pieces, right? And now we'll try to go from here. Now he can go here even now, right? Even though I play bishop e2, but now it does not do a lot. Like if takes, my pawn structure is really good. I think this is called the Carlsberg structure, by the way. But that was just a fun fact. And now you can still go here, but if I'm casted, I can just take. So let's cast the king as well. And now we've got a pretty similar position. Pretty identical, and now since all of my minor pieces are doing something, I should try to get my major pieces in the game, which are these 3, right? Also, I can get rid of the bishop. Takes. Is that what I want? Probably not. I don't think he's sad taking this knight. I can just go here, try to get the trade. I can play h3, but one of the wait, now I'm thinking. One of the main moves in the Queen's Gambit is rook c1, so I could go rook c1. I could also go queen b3. These are the main 2 moves that I'm considering. This comes with a tempo. If takes, I guess I can take. I don't know. I don't know how I would take back. I'm gonna go rook c1. I'm gonna go rook c1 because that's one of the main moves. Also, I'm trying to explain my moves that way. Maybe the 10-minute time control is gonna cause me to have some time problems. But I'm the one filming the video here, not him. So that's obviously not my opponent's fault. By the way, Grand Minor is my opponent. I don't know if I said that at the start. He's been watching me for quite a while. So shout out to you if you're watching, which I suppose you are, right? When you're in the video. And now, this knight, I really consider this being a very bad piece. He goes here, which I believe is not a horrible move. Obviously, then my bishop. Now, if I don't move it, then it could get really bad with this structure. So I can either move it back, or I can go here. But as I said, this knight is, I feel like, really bad. So if I go here and takes, that I think just benefits him. So I'm actually gonna go just back. And if takes, right, lose a bishop, okay, and now he can go here. So I guess that was a better trade for him, but I don't really mind that. I can always go, let's say here, trade up the bishops or something, I can go forward. If you go here, my knight can land on e5 perfectly. If this knight's gonna go here, I do think that's a very bad knight, because whenever the knights are on b6, b3, g3, or g6, it depends who you're playing, right? But for white right now, it would be b6 and g6. You really, definitely one of the moves in the position are to play a4 and a5 to kick the knight away. And usually the knight does not have a lot of position, a lot of just moves to do, right? And now, okay, we got rid of my bishop, and if I go here, then the only way to save the bishop is to go here, which blocks out your rook that you just developed, and then I can go like here, and why not, right? It's just pretty developing move. You can't go here, you can't go here. If you go here, we're gonna have the same thing, and I really don't mind that. My bishop can just go here, even on f3. I don't think it's particularly terrible. And yeah, that's just gonna be the position that we're gonna be going from. Also, this pin, I mean, it's not even a pin, this attack on the knight, or whatever you want to call it, I really don't mind. If he would take, then I would probably be thinking of how to take, because if I take like this, then my rook does get a bit active. It really depends, because now at this level you also would have to be thinking about the endgame. So let's say takes, and let's say we would just trade all of the pieces off. How would the endgame look like? But I'm gonna get to that in a second, since he has pulled his bishop back. Well, now I can go here, and since my bishop is not really great, I can just trade these off. But you know what? I actually don't mind him having the bishop here, because I don't think it's good, right? But this, and this, I'm probably gonna get hit. I can even go back. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just blocking out a full piece, right? So I don't think this bishop is good at all. And yeah, I think that could be a time to use my queen as well, which still hasn't done anything in the game. So let's go here, hit the bishop, and now, as I said, if takes, all of the pieces would get traded off. Now you have to think, on this side of the board, there are 4 black pawns and 3 white pawns, so that would be an advantage for him, you know, that would be his majority. However, on this side of the board, there would be 3 black pawns and 4 white pawns. The problem is that my pawns are doubled, but I could still get a pass pawn here. So he would have a pass pawn on this side of the board, I would get a pass pawn on this side of the board. And now, you know, it would obviously depend if, you know, how would the position look like exactly. But I think that I would prefer black, just because of these doubled pawns in that endgame, considering that everything will get traded off. Now he's thinking also, but I think he's gonna take. And if that's gonna happen, if I take with the rook, I really don't see any long-term plans for my rook. I really just don't. So if takes, I see the problem with taking with the pawn. I can also just take with the queen and kind of like, you know, just go on with my life. But takes and takes, I could try to push, let's say takes, even takes, and we're gonna get an interesting position. I don't know if I actually like these 3 pawns over here, because takes, and you can quite easily create a pass pawn, like definitely faster than I can. So that is why if he takes, I'm probably gonna take like this, which is a bit unnatural for me, but it is what it is. It is what it is, hey. And yeah, I think eventually he's gonna have to go for something like c5 to get his knight in game. He can place this knight here and so on, but he could also be thinking of a move like this. I don't think there's anything wrong. I could just also move the knight and try to reposition it, which is, I think, completely fine. I could have gone bishop d3 and go like knight e2 to knight f4 and just hit the bishop. That I think was a completely reasonable plan. So if you thought of that, I think that's very cool. However, now he's spending a lot of time, right? Now he's spending a lot of time, and me explaining moves, I actually have more time on the clock than he does. I actually just realized that you probably, can you back up? Because I'm gonna take this pawn. You can go here, here, rook takes. Yeah, I don't know. I would suppose you probably can go here because then my queen could get trapped, but I think with perfect play, it's not. So I would really like my opponent to play something. I don't know what is taking him so long. I mean, takes is not horrible. Like I really, okay, he goes back and he hits this, which, you know, takes and doubles my pawns. No, wait, takes and takes. So I guess, you know, another psychological fact that maybe, like, if you're in this position, and I mean, he's just spent so much time, you can just play. I could have played this in 2 seconds, just retreat the knight. Like, that's nothing wrong with that move. And right, I mean, you just see, and now it's this move again. Now I just had a really simple move, and if you're gonna try to put your opponent under time pressure, you really just need to play the simplest moves possible. He's probably gonna going for this. If he does that, I want my rook to be open. So I think I'm gonna go here. So we're stopping this, and then I'm threatening to go like here or something. If you push, I can go here. My rook is open. Chess is about time as well. Like, you're not starting a 10-minute game to get a better position and then losing the time. You have to think about the time too. So, right, flagging is just part of the game. And even though I cuss and I'm annoyed when someone flags me, I shouldn't have started a 10-minute game. I should have started a 30-minute game then, because now it's 2 minutes. And right, like, it might be equal on the board, but I definitely have an advantage because of the time. Now, let's say we play something random. You gotta calculate when it's your opponent's move as well, because you're gonna save yourself a lot of time. Let's say you play something random, h6 for some reason. Do I go here or okay? He goes here. That's interesting for sure. He's just probably trying to put some pressure on me. Now I can go here. Takes, or here. Takes. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Do I like it? Don't hate it, because then this knight could land over here, could pick up the bishop, but then I'm pretty weak, I think. I'm pretty weak. So, how am I gonna continue, right? How am I gonna continue this game? I could go for something like this, but then actually takes my queen, is it? Okay, so we're definitely not going for that. I can go like here, but then if this, you know, don't really achieve a lot. So, what if we just go for the simplest idea? And that is to go here, right? Doesn't have to be horrible, because I'm also threatening this pawn. The problem is probably that this file is gonna get closed. So what if I just kind of ignore everything that's going on? I'm just gonna go rook here. I'm just gonna develop another piece. Minute and 20 seconds on this move is absolutely terrifying, and it's definitely not the time advantage that I was trying to explain. And I also shouldn't be talking on the time advantage thing at all, because I mean, I'm just horrible I'm just very slow. Now I have here, takes. Okay, so now that's not possible anymore. If I really would like to play it, I guess I can go here. But I mean, what is the point? Does he want to go like here? Okay, if he wants, I'm gonna stop it then. And now let me see what you're gonna play. If this, I mean, you double your pawns, you actually lose a pawn. So that doesn't bother me, right? If we're gonna go here, well, I could first of all be looking at something like this. But he goes here now. Now he goes here, and that is probably something that's gonna, you know, say like, okay, now I'm starting an attack, because he's got a lot of pieces now pointing at my king, and I don't have a lot of defenders. So let me start putting some pressure on him as well. Now I think it's the right time. He takes, and I could potentially take like this, because if this, I'm gonna take this. So let me go for it. Now my knight could get really strong, and it, okay, now he goes here, which is very good move, by the way. Hitting my rook, also hitting this square. So I have to retreat the rook, and I think I'm gonna go to c2 actually. I'm gonna go to c2, I think. That way I can always double up. If you're enjoying this video, guys, by the way, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Now, how are we gonna continue? I can double. I can just hit it. Now we're getting into the part of the game where, you know, we're gonna be both down on the clock. Okay, let's trade off these knights. I really do not. His knight is definitely better, so let's just trade it off. If takes, definitely nothing wrong with that. So we can be completely good. If he's gonna like protect, I guess I can just still go here, and we're just gonna have a pretty decent chess position, right? I could also go here, here, and then like here. Let's say takes here, here, and I think that's just completely fine too. Actually gonna go for that. What if you take like with the queen? I'm just gonna go somewhere else, right? I mean, I'm gonna go here. So he goes here. I just realized that this is it. So I think I gotta block with the bishop. And now we're gonna get another trade. I gotta speed up now, right? Because now I'm in the time problems, which is crazy. But now we've got a simple plan. Okay, he wants to do this. Do I want to? I definitely don't want to take. So let me go here. If you want to take, then you can do it. But I wouldn't do it, honestly. Okay, he goes here. Let me get another trade, bro. Let's see if he's done, if he's okay with that. He is not. Okay. Then let me go here. Interesting stuff going on. Okay, here. Okay. What is going on? Okay, are we just gonna get a draw? I mean, I probably would not hate a draw, honestly. Okay, he does trade it off now. And now we're gonna have to hold on to this pawn. And yeah, this is it. And now my king can go in the game. Then push. Okay, he stops that. I'm starting to panic. I'm starting to get a bit low on time. This. Okay, now it's gonna be a bit of a slaughter. Let's see if we're gonna get takes and takes. We're not. Then we're gonna hit this pawn, and I think this is holding on to a draw. Let me hit this pawn now. He's gonna go up probably. Okay, let me go back. 26 seconds. This is just gonna be crazy time scramble. Let me go here. Everything is being defended. If push, I'm gonna go here to stop all of the pushing. Let me go here then. And I mean, yeah, what's going on? I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna go here, and he's gonna protect it. So I'm gonna go. Okay, let's say takes, and I think I just messed up the whole game. But yeah, this is really bad for me. Okay, this is horrible. Maybe I think I can get a draw here though. Yeah, I think this is drawish. I think this is really drawish, bro. I can try to flag him, which I said is okay, but okay, if you go, yeah, this is just a draw. What? That's made, bro. Okay. He just made it himself in the middle of the board, so at the end of the game, it's him who lost. So, but a very, very good fight. That was like an entertaining game, and I would also say that it's instructive. So, thank you for the first game, Grand Minor. Let's get into the second one. Second game, and I'm not gonna be losing in this video against Grand Minor. And now we're having the black pieces. He goes for e4, and if you're watching my videos, you know I love the Sicilian defense. The question is, do I go for it or do I not? I can play the Caro-Kann. I mean, I really don't know any other openings that could. Do I go for the Scandinavian? Okay, let me go for the Scandinavian. I think this guy knows that I love the Sicilian, so let me go for the Scandinavian. So I switch it up a bit. I don't think it's a horrible opening. I really don't. Knight c3. I always play Queen a5. It does not matter as much, I believe. I think I just have this move now. Okay, he goes here that way. You can go here. I think you have to play c6 that way. Your queen can always get back. He goes here. Now let's make sure that there were no sacrifices and so on. I mean, here that will be a blunder because of takes here and then check. So I can't go there for sure. So where is my bishop going? I already don't know. Okay, you know what? Let me get my knight out. But first of all, I could probably go back, and then I can go like b6. So knight b6. So this is theoretical stuff. I used to play this Scandinavian stuff. And I mean, I haven't played it for quite a while. The last time I played that thing, it was in this series. So let me know, guys, in the comments if you do play the Scandinavian. I think it's an interesting opening. Yeah. Now, do you still have the sacrifice? This? No, you probably don't. But I mean, my king is a bit weak. I gotta give him that. Okay. Some pins going on right now. It's interesting stuff. What is he trying to do? So, I mean, I don't know. He's probably gonna go somewhere and then go for a long castle, isn't he? So I might just push, and that way I am safe. And I'm gonna go Queen c7, and that is why I don't think the Scandinavian is good at this level. If you're under 1000, let's say, I think that's pretty good, even though it does break the first principle of all, and that is that you bring out your queen. But you do bring it out with a purpose. But then, you know, you have to know how to get your queen back, and then you play like with this weird knight that I said that he should attack with a4, a5. I said it in the last game, if you do remember that. And yeah, it's just like it's an interesting opening for sure. Now he goes here. I guess the idea being that this, and I'm just gonna get my edit. I guess that's just the idea, right? What if I go like here? That way the bishop's protecting it. I guess my queen is never gonna get back, which is really bad, right? But I think I kind of do need to play that, otherwise it's really bad. Yeah, I mean, this just not good from me, bro. I don't know how am I gonna get my queen back. I really hate this. This is bad, bro. My queen's gonna get trapped. My queen's definitely gonna get trapped, bro. But yeah, now my bishop's protecting it, so if this, and say this, I can always like block and I should be fine. No, I actually don't think I'm gonna get trapped. Because after the bishop, oh, it's not even hanging actually. And this knight, by the way, you have to spot these long moves, but it's not hanging because of this bishop. But, you know, your opponents could really blunder these long moves that, let's say, they could go like here without the knight being developed. They just go here in the first few moves, and they just don't realize, which is fine. But it is quite a common blunder. I know that was happening to me at least. Now, I think what I was trying to say is that if he goes back, or even if he doesn't go back, I need to have this for my queen to come back. I should really have this diagonal free for my queen. So I think knight d5 is just fine, because you know these two pawns are really strong protecting the d5 squares. D5 square, also the knight is over there, and you know, if we get the trade, if we don't, I really don't care. But my queen is just gonna slide back to any of these squares, c7, d8, maybe potentially even b6 to hit the pawn, and my queen should be pretty safe there. So let's see if any of that is gonna happen or if it's not. And yeah, also if he just like does something random, I think this could be a good move as well. Let's say he castles. I think queen b4 kind of wins. I think that's like, because I'm threatening the bishop. If you move somewhere else, I'm gonna take the pawn now. So I think that could be, and if this, ooh, aggressive. So we're gonna have a defending lesson as well. That's insane. I really don't see his attack at all. Well, I'm gonna take it just for the fun of it. Okay. I mean, he's threatening to, you know, go check, and that's really scary. So what if this, and I feel like I could just like go somewhere else and get a trade. This is gonna get insane though. This 100% is gonna get insane. What if I just go here? We're gonna go check to win it now. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for the sake of it. But I'm gonna need to find the best defending moves for sure. Okay, we block it with the bishop, and now I think he's gonna castle. He's definitely gonna castle. And now I think I gotta go here, because after rook goes here, I could always have something like this. Oh, also this is protecting, so I really don't know if that's working or not. I feel like I can just go to safety. Wait, this here, and can I not? Oh, I can't castle because the queen's preventing me. But still, if you take it, that's most definitely a blunder, because I'm gonna go here, and if I'm gonna get the trade, then that's just really bad. This and its mate, so I gotta be careful of that, right? Now here, and if like this, that's just really good for me. So the mate is prevents it. Now, how do I continue? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe I can go here. That way I can take, maybe. I don't know. I really have no idea. Takes, and then I guess you have this. I gotta go back. Don't know where, but here. That actually throws the game. If I go to d6, that's a blunder, because after he takes, I can't take back because he takes my king. So let's not play that. But I think a move like queen d7, trade, even takes like this is just super cool. But I don't think there is anything wrong with taking with my king, since if we trade the queens, we're already entering an endgame. So my king is gonna, you know, not gonna be set on the last rank anyways. I'm gonna try to make it active. So that's why I don't mind not castling. So this is what? I mean, here. What if I just go here, like, and then yeah. Oh, I might see the idea. Here, and then here we can try to pick up this pawn. But okay, so let's say takes, here. I mean, takes, I guess, takes. Yo, I don't know. Here. But this and you go here. This and you go, okay, I gotta take with the pawn. And now I think queen d7, and it's gonna get messy. There we get it. Queen d7 must be played. takes, I'm fine. If here, yeah, I believe in it, genuinely. If this, okay, bishop takes, I have to take the queen. And then after you take, I'm gonna take like this. And then I'm just gonna go here now. Or do I like take? No, I mean by this, I'm just entering an endgame, which is exactly what I want, right? So I have to play queen takes. If you take, I go here, try, yeah, that's just bad. So this, okay. Now I take like this. And I'm gonna go, ooh. Not bad. And now I'm definitely losing this. I'm definitely lost. Yeah. Okay, fair play. I just lost this game. Bro. Oh my god, I blundered here. Wait, what? What? I thought that I had this. Bro, yeah, I'm so confused. Yeah, I did really mess it up there. Here. Yeah, this is just over. I got it like, okay. I did not see that. That's poor for me. I gotta give him that. Okay, I'm gonna at least try to pick up some. I mean, he's gonna be up 2 pawns, maybe even 3. So this really is just light work. Maybe if this, I can't even take, because after this, it's a checkmate, bro. So you can just take the pawn, and I think it's just the right time to resign for me. I could even let him play it. Is there any point of actually fighting this game? No, there's not, bro. There is not. So, okay, everything is hanging pretty much. Go here, I guess. Just at least protect this pawn, but you can go here and pick up this one. So I guess I'm just gonna hang mate. That way it's quicker. Here. You know what? Let me push and see what's gonna happen. You can pick up this pawn now. Everything is hanging. Fair play to this guy. And yeah, I mean, I just can't do absolutely anything here. Let me lift my rook, and now he's got 3 passed pawns. Yeah, that's just not gonna be a winnable, is it? Let me push here. Okay, bro, is that what? Just go here. Guess you can push and you're just fine. Okay, I'm gonna go here. The only way that he's gonna lose, it's gonna be to a back rank mate, but that's never happening. Here, and you can even promote. So really, he shouldn't be worried. But he can't push now. Okay. Let me go here. He's gonna go here, isn't he? Then this, that can hang a pawn, but then he can push here. No, wait, I think it's just hang a pawn. If he goes here, I think that hangs a pawn, because then this, well, you can pick up. Okay. I mean, he's just gonna defend it easily. Here. Okay, wait, here. No, it's just lost. But it's the last try in my book. Yeah, it's just easy for him. What do I do? I can try to get a stalemate. Just basically the only thing that can keep me in this game. But that's just not happening as well. Here, let's sag this pawn. Maybe he's gonna stalemate, but a 1981 is just not stalemating, bro. That's just never happening. And we will see. We'll see if he's gonna promote this. Now I'm gonna go here, and this is just checkmate. Fair play 1-1 in our matchup, right? So this is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to be in the series, make sure you down in the comments you write your elo and your username on chess.com. And that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow at the Road to 2200 Elo series. Peace.